Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Hi YouTube, so my name is Anthony and the name of my YouTube channel is DBNO, stands for Down But Never Out. Basically the videos I'm going to be putting out is just vlogs of my fitness journey. So what I plan to do is a body transformation for the next 3 months. Right now I'm probably the most I've ever weighed. I'm around 230. I normally used to weigh around 200, but I've blown up in the last 3 years, and it's been about 3 or more years since I've actually worked out. So I figured now that I'm getting back into it, I've been working out for a week, I thought it'd be pretty cool to kind of just vlog and record my journey. Kind of like, you know, a picture, like you ever looked at your phone and you have a picture from like 2-3 years ago and you kind of look at it and you're like, oh wow, I kind of wish I looked like that still, or I could be that person or that me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing it to try to get YouTube famous. I'm not going to be a fitness channel, but I mean, if there's anyone who wants to ask me anything, or I'll just throw out random information from what I've learned. Maybe someone will get motivated to do what I'm doing as well. So yeah, I guess a little bit about myself. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran, so I know what it takes to be in shape and fitness and all that stuff. And so the reason I kind of blew up, and I'm the heaviest I've ever been, to 230. I normally used to weigh around 200. I think the lowest I ever weighed was 160. I'm 5'8". So my last deployment, I got injured, and it was a leg injury, and basically they couldn't do anything about it because I was deployed. And so what they wanted to do was med set me, so I'd be in a unit with other medical injuries and I wouldn't really have to do anything really physically demanding. But I chose not to. I wanted to stay with my team. I was in charge of 3 other Marines, and I felt morally obligated to make sure they got home safe and sound and were taken care of. And so I got through the deployment. So there's a lot of wear and tear because my job was really physical and demanding. And so by the time I got back, the only option was surgery. They did surgery. I kind of regretted it because it came out worse. And so then my contract was getting ready to be terminated, so I had to either resign or get out, and they pretty much told me shit or get off the pot. It's an expression. So I figured the biggest thing with me was I was more afraid. I wanted to re-enlist, but I was afraid that I couldn't perform physically, and I didn't want anyone to have to carry my slack, or since I was higher up, I was moving up in the ranks, I didn't want to be in charge of people and not be able to perform, and then I could get someone hurt or killed or something like that, or even get myself injured or killed because I couldn't perform physically. And it was a really physically demanding job. I was in infantry. So that happened, and so instead I decided to get out. I figured I had a family to come home to because I had a girlfriend at the time who I was with for like 4 years, and she didn't want me to re-enlist, but I ended up getting out, and she ended up joining the Air Force and pretty much throwing deuces, and that was that. So just a bunch of stuff started stacking up that was kind of like, I was in pain. I was kind of ignoring it, I guess, and so I was just still, you know, taking steps forward, trying to get through life. So I was fresh out of the military. That was gonna be my career. I was a lifer, that's what we called them, and so lifers was pretty much, that was also what I was gonna do the rest of my life until I retired or got killed. So that happened. So once I got out, lost the girlfriend who I was supposed to marry and have kids with, so that was pretty big. But I didn't let it get me down. I moved to Utah, went to flight school. I was taking advantage of my post 9/11 GI Bill. But during school, when I was in flight school, then they had the government shut down, so that kind of fucked me too. And so when government officials were getting paid, my school funding got cut, so I was getting all the bills for flying helicopters and going to college at the time. I was a full-time student, so I couldn't pay my bills. I didn't have any money. I couldn't do anything. The school was sending me bills. Even the government was sending me bills. I think I got a bill for like $50,000 saying I owed to the government. And then the school sent me a bill too that I think I owed them like 20 or 10. I don't even remember. And that was during the government shutdown, so I had to drop out of school, get a full-time job, and then I pretty much maxed out all my credit cards, became in debt, etc., blah blah blah. So I moved back to California with my tail between my legs, and then everything kind of just snowballed from there and kind of just really hit me. And then there's a bunch of other drama too. I had family drama. I stopped talking to one of my cousins. I got in an argument with one of my siblings, and it was just like drama. We didn't talk for months and everything. And then around July, I had an acquaintance. I don't want to say friend because, to me, I have a different definition of friends that most people like. To me, a friend is someone I talk to every day and see every day. Well, I don't have to see him every day, but I would say he was an acquaintance. I haven't heard from him in years, and I served with him, and then I found out that he got killed, I guess, or he was suffering from PTSD, and then he lost his life, and he did it purposely. So that hit me too. I didn't think that would affect me because I hadn't talked to him forever and we weren't that close. I mean, I consider him a friend, but like I said, it's kind of different, especially for veterans. Like, you don't have to see each other every day. You don't even have to hear each other for a long time, but you guys just have that connection when you served and whatnot. So there's a lot going on in my life. Financially, I got fucked. Physically, I was fucked. I lost a lot of friends, stopped talking to people. And then I got heavy into drinking. I was self-medicating, just trying to stay numb and all that stuff. So I blew up. I believe when I left Utah, I was like 190, and I blew up. Now I'm like 235 is the most I ever weighed. So yeah, life drama, financial drama, and then I had an accident too where like I wasn't eating. Like I said, I was drinking a lot, and then I woke up in the hospital, so that made everything even worse. I lost my license, blah blah blah. Just a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm just not even gonna get into too much detail, but yeah. I think even when I was in Utah too, I guess my father also got sick and my mother was sick, and I didn't even know about it. I didn't find out until I moved back. I guess he was in the hospital for a while, so I guess they tried to keep me from knowing that because they already knew I was kind of dealing with stuff in Utah. Like, I was all by myself, living by myself, dealing with bills and everything. I'm not talking to anybody. Like, I remember my dad would text me, or he called me one time. I didn't answer the phone. He actually texted me, call me back, let me know you're alive. I want to hear from you, just see how you are and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the last 4 years of my life. So now I'm trying to clean everything up, take care of myself. I'm trying to stop drinking. Stop keeping myself numb, self-medicating or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, so my vlogs hopefully are semi-interesting. I doubt my life is interesting at all, even though I told you my past 3-year drama. But yeah, so I'm gonna be vlogging my fitness journey, and hopefully by next year I'll be looking amazing and back down to 180. My goal weight right now is like by New Year's I want to be around 210, and that's aiming low or high, I guess. No, yeah, because I'm 235, so 210 I think is reasonable. I would be fucking ecstatic if I was around 200, but we'll see. So yeah, and then I'm hopefully keep it going, and then by next year hopefully I'll be in really great shape. 6-pack, yeah, right, maybe for Christmas I'll ask Santa for that. And yeah, so this is vlog 1 introduction. I hope I shared enough. Yeah, so hope to look back at this video 50 videos later and be like, wow, that was me, and then the new me, and then I can do like a little transformation thing. But yeah, hopefully this video is not too long. If it is, oh fucking well. Alright, catch you guys later.